it's Bill Van Loo. Welcome to week 10 of my summer 2015 vlog. I'm hoping to have a really productive week here, and I kind of have to because it's a really busy week coming up here. Today I'm in my shop, and I want to show you a couple things I've been working on and what I'm planning on working on for the rest of today. So the first thing I want to show you is this little project that I did last night. This is a combination of a design that Jimmy DeResta did as well as Ben Brandt, who's been a really enthusiastic supporter of my vlog and my project videos and does great stuff on YouTube himself. So check out Ben's channel, and thanks a bunch for the tips and ideas here. This is a little tape dispenser that will hang on my pegboard in the background back there. And rather than being super fancy, this is basically just like a little tray where rolls of tape will sit in here. So it's not as complicated as Ben's design in the sense that it's got like the rods, although I could do something like that. This is more like Jimmy's design where it's a drawer, but you can take the whole thing off or just grab a single roll without having to worry about a rod holding stuff through, although I could if I wanted to add a rod later on. So I'm going to fill this up and put this on the board back there. I think it looks pretty good, and that's definitely going to help. I always need tape, especially blue tape and stuff like that while I'm working in the shop. So I think that's going to be a nice addition. The other thing I'm going to be working on today here in the shop is getting some of the robotics stuff that I'm going to be using in my robotics class this year coming up in school. I'm going to work on getting that stuff taken out and organized. So I've got these parts bins that I'll be using, and I'll be getting those sorted out, so I'm going to work on that now. There's the pile of cardboard that came about as a result of unwrapping all the Beck stuff. It's not a perfect sort yet. As you can see, there's still stuff that's not in the boxes, the organizers, but it's a pretty good start. So we'll go from there. So it's Monday evening. I'm hanging out now with my friend Patrick. Patrick, the last time we saw each other was at the Ann Arbor Mini Maker Fair.
Yeah, it was.
So tell me a little bit about what you were doing there and what you're involved with in the maker community here.
Okay. Well, the Grange Junior Makers is a pop-up makerspace that I've been running for, almost 3 years. And we meet once a month at the Pittsfield Grange. The idea is that kids get a chance to go to soccer practice and Kumon or whatever, but they don't really have a chance to tinker. So it's a parent-kid 2-hour build. We make stuff. The idea is that I bring most of the materials in and suggest what we're going to make. Usually I'll have like a prototype or something, but there's no step-by-step, and there's definitely lots of room to make it your own project. So the idea is, especially because it's a parent and kid project, that the hope is that they take the project home, right, and they expand upon it. And so, like you have family game night, the hope is that, this generates family play night. Right. Family maker night. So
what's one of your favorite projects that you've done with the Grange Junior Makers? My
favorite thing, we actually did it for the Maker Fair a couple of years ago. We did a giant airplane launcher using a bicycle. Okay. And it was really cool because we actually made small electric airplane launchers.
Okay.
The kind
of like two wheels.
Yeah, we made those.
Okay.
And I thought, well, we'll make a giant one, and we'll have like LED lights for the pattern when it's does a countdown, and the kids were like, it'd be cooler to like do it with a bike. Yeah. Like, okay, that's what a makerspace is.
Yeah.
And so we did. We took apart a bike, took it apart, mounted it, so that you could hand crank the the wheel,
Okay.
and it would, was squeezed up against the other wheel, and both of them would get going.
So you had 2 full-size bike wheels?
Yeah, and then we had
Okay.
giant butcher paper that everyone who came to the stand could make a giant airplane out of it, and I'm thinking we got like 60 feet was the farthest we were able to throw that thing.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
That's
it was pretty
awesome.
cool. It was.
Very cool. Very
It was
cool.
a lot of fun.
All right, well, thanks for stopping by, Patrick. Great chatting with you here. And I will put a link to the Grange Junior Maker in the description for this video. Check out what Patrick's doing. And yeah, it's been good. It's Tuesday morning. I just finished a meeting with my co-webmaster. So I'm one of the webmasters for A2 Steam. And, as you might imagine, with the new school year getting ready to start, there's new information that needs to go up on the website. There's updates that need to happen. So we spent a couple hours at Panera having coffee and working on the updates to the website so everything is ready for the new school year. And I'm about to head home now and do some stuff at home and in the shop. As you may be able to tell from the mess, I've been working in the shop some this afternoon. And the big thing is that I took this bench top that I've been working on, and I've been starting to get the holes drilled out for the threaded rod that will join these 3 big sections together. And I may still have to take these and rip them down partway here so that I can get them drilled all the way through, because even the longest drill bit that I have doesn't quite get all the way through from both sides. But I'm making some progress, so that's kind of nice. And I think now I'm going to head in the house and maybe do a little work or a little play with the analog synth that I borrowed from the library. And here it is, the Arp Odyssey. It's Wednesday. I'm going to do like a 60-second overview of today, something like that. This morning I spent 3 hours working with the new Project Lead the Way launch lead teachers for Ann Arbor. And there are 3 really great new teachers that we've brought on to lead the elementary launch program there. So that was all morning. I went over to the Ann Arbor District Library and I got 3 of these Makey kits for the workshop that I'll be leading tomorrow. Just like Ann Arbor District Library has all those awesome music tools, they also have great other stuff like this. So I'm able to supplement the Makeys that I have with these. Took the kids rock climbing for like 2.5, 3 hours. Every time I rock climb, I realize afterwards just what an intense workout it is and how out of shape I am. But it was a lot of fun. And now tonight I got to get packed up for tomorrow's workshop at Skyline High School, doing one last run through of my Make, Document, and Share STEAM project-based learning workshop for this summer. Focus. Hey, there we go. Hey, so it's Thursday morning. I am in my STEAM project-based learning workshop right now with all these super enthusiastic participants behind me. Hey, look enthusiastic. We are just getting rolling with our workshop this morning, and it promises to be a great day.
2 holes here, 2 paper clips, and then let's tape this to the bottom, and give it a try. Let's just.
Very
It's
nice
simple.
and simple.
It's simple, but sometimes
So it'll go that way.
something about Newton's third law.
It's summer, people. It's summer.
Nice. Good. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
All right, let's see it.
6 feet's our goal.
6 feet.
Here we go. I'm feeling it. Oh, definitely. We're gonna make it. Come on. No. More. Keep the list.
You never know.
Come on.
My last burst at the end.
Oh.
All right.
I'm happy with 5 feet. 5 feet.
Regular Play-Doh works just
So
great.
if I use
Yeah, just grab a blob of Play-Doh.
Play-Doh,
Yep. Yeah, and just stick the lead in it.
this one,
Yep.
okay, and then she touches it.
Yep, because she's grounded.
You gotta touch.
Is that going?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I love this.
My morning workshop went really well. Participants were super enthusiastic. It's always a joy to teach workshops when people are enthused and willing to dive in and participate fully. And I definitely had that today. I just finished getting some lunch, and I'm going to head home. Probably try to spend a little bit of time in the shop here. I am very, very, very much looking forward to finishing this workbench build. I thought it would be done 3 or 4 weeks into the summer. And here we are closing in on the end of summer and it's still not finished. So I'm trying very hard to get that finished so that I can move on to some other projects in my workshop. And then we've got some stuff going on this evening. So we'll see. We'll see what gets done today. It's been a good day so far, though. It's Thursday afternoon. Did not work in the workshop. Took a nap. Now it's time for coffee. We picked up this Sparkling Imagination coffee at the Ugly Mug yesterday. And part of the proceeds benefit Fly, which is a children's art space here in Ypsilanti. So we're going to try that out for today. Smells good. It's Thursday evening. I am doing a little bit of volunteering again for Cultivate, helping them get their space ready, and they're getting really close, or at least a whole lot closer. The space is looking great. So tonight's mission is to build some speaker platforms for the main room of the coffee shop that will hold speakers basically down from the ceiling so that there'll be music in the main coffee shop area. So I am heading over to Home Depot here. I'm going to grab some materials and then work on building at least the outer frames, if not all of those tonight. So just like any plumbing related job, this requires at least 2 trips to Home Depot. I forgot the pieces I need to go between the 90-degree elbows and the flanges that will actually connect those 2 together. I just didn't think about it while I was doing the design for these speaker platforms. So I am going back to the store. It's Friday morning. I was able to get up and out the door into the shop here pretty quickly this morning. And so my goal is to try to finish as much as possible of this workbench today. This is one of those things where I really thought that 3 or 4 weeks into the summer this thing would be done and I would be moving through this whole list of projects, and that obviously didn't happen. So my goal is to try and get this as close to finished or finished as possible this morning with the couple hours that I have. I think it's really close. I'm going to drill out some more of the pieces so that I can fit those together with threaded rod and actually do the whole massive glue up that will make the countertop or bench top here. So that's my goal for today. We'll see how far I get. It's Saturday morning. My wife and I are about to head down to Depot Town and check out Cultivate. They have been hosting some open houses yesterday and today, to kind of show off the space. It's not quite ready to open yet, but we're going to walk down there and just kind of see how things are and get a coffee.
How do you figure out what teas people really enjoy?
I like your logo.
Enjoy the new days.
Yeah, so this is the community garden section. They got these raised beds in a couple weeks ago. And that'll be the outdoor seating area there. So these are obviously yet to be filled, but this is where the community garden will go.
Wow, what a huge undertaking.
No doubt, it's awesome. So this is Saturday afternoon now. I'm back in the workshop, and I'm not really going to spend much time here, but I am really pleased with how the new workbench top came out, so I will probably take this out of the clamps here this afternoon. And this is hard to say, this is going to be the last week of the summer 2015 vlog. I am headed to a barbecue for some coworkers, or with my coworkers from A2 Steam. And like many of the other things that have been happening over the last couple of weeks that are sort of giving away that idea that school is around the corner, this is one more sign that school really is just around the corner. And the next 2 weeks, I am going to be spending quite a bit of time getting things ready for the upcoming school year. I actually worked about half-time really for the school this week, and that's got to be my primary focus for the next couple of weeks. So this will be the last week of the full-time summer vlog. Next week, or over the next 2 weeks, I will be filming a short wrap-up, probably some highlights from the summer and from the vlog, and some reflections about what it's meant to do this 10 weeks of recording my life every week. But this will be the last regular summer 2015 vlog. Don't fear, I will still be doing lots of videos on my channel coming up. In fact, that's one of the reasons, because besides school, the other thing I want to do is finish off some project videos, including part 3 of my workshop series, which will be wrapped up with finishing this top, getting the rest of my shop workbenches put into place and so on, as well as some other projects that I was hoping to do earlier this summer. So this will be the end of this part of it, but look for that wrap up and then start looking for some more project videos coming up in the next couple weeks. And thank you so much. It's been an incredible time working on this vlog all summer long. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to my YouTube channel or check me out on Instagram @BillVanLoo.